I mean, since you wanted to bring up the V-neck, yes, I will admit to everyone here there is a picture out
camera.
there. Yeah, on camera. There is a picture of me
Camera
in a horizontal blue and black striped V-neck with a black and white puka shell necklace on
Oh god.
for a school picture.
Nice.
I think that's why you're remembering me with a V-neck, buddy. It's
I do remember.
I mean, that's in a yearbook, unfortunately.
I think I
What
do
silly
remember
shit was
that.
I wearing, dude? I was wearing some silly shit.
Dude, I don't know. You would just wear the fucking Corona shirt all the time,
I was
and they would
wearing
never
just cool
say
graphic
anything
tees.
to you about
That
it.
is funny, bro.
Yeah,
I was
you can't
wearing
really go wrong with
the Corona shirts, and like for some reason I had some PBR shirts too, bro. And I was wearing those all the time too, and nobody said shit, bro. It was kind of weird, dude.
at school.
Yeah, bro.
Because it's not like they were afraid of scandal there. I mean, they had a lot of shit going on when we were playing football, dude. I don't know who signed off on them being able to do that to us, but it wasn't me. I never signed any waiver that had anything to do with my butthole. I'll make that perfectly clear.
Whoa, dude.
And
What happened to your ass?
all of our assholes were somewhat of a target. I mean, Hoel and I managed to get out of there fairly unscathed as far as
Well, it's because
butthole
did
went.
did you go to the camp?
I did go to the camp,
never-
dude.
I
That's
never-
mainly what I wanted to.
I never did go to the camp, bro. So
You lucked out because
that's what it sounds like, bro.
Dude.
It sounded fucked up, dude.
there was a
It
kid.
sounded like jail, like a little bit like jail, dude. If I'm gonna be honest, dude.
There was a kid whose name I will omit, but he ended up being the center for our team. So, Hoel, you might know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
he was
I
our
know.
age.
I know.
We went to this camp in Trafalgar, Indiana. It was right before the start of our freshman year, basically. And it was a 2-a-days type of thing. Like, you'd get up in the morning and go down to the cafeteria and fucking load up on biscuits and
should've
gravy.
been fun, bro.
It was fun some of the time, but also 2-a-days are really fucking rough, especially if you really suck. This is like your first year of football, and
What's in
this
the
is your
dog days of the
introduction
summer,
to.
too,
Yeah,
bro?
dude, it's so hot out there. It's so
What time of
humid.
year? Like,
It's a dog days
Yeah,
of the
this is it.
summer, bro.
Yeah,
like
like
right now, bro.
Like
When it
probably
would be-
July, right before the start of school. It wasn't too long before school started.
Yeah, bro.
belly full of fucking biscuits and gravy.
Yeah,
out
then
there.
they had a bunch of other schools that
Whoa,
were going
dude.
to this camp. So part of it was that we were going to get some experience against other people, and we could kind of beat up on them a little bit, or get wailed on ourselves.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fun,
the
dude. Goddamn it, I miss
oh
it.
shit, I hit an anyway. The butts, the anyways, and the but anyways start a counter and shame me for it until I can't possibly utter those words anymore, even when I need to,
You can't say the words but or anyway.
in any context.
Period. Yeah.
Period.
And you gotta,
I need that to happen because I don't think I can stop myself.
Yeah,
I
dude.
seem to be powerless to it.
We need a counter. And then, like, once you hit a certain mark, you have to do something, like some kind of punishment or.
It is sometimes hard to think of another transitional word, you
get a
know.
tattoo of some like a penis each time you.
Oh no, this is not Impractical Jokers. We're not doing punishments like that on this show. We'll get into Gorio's punishment.
Why not,
later,
bro? That's like
but,
a good way to go viral, bro.
I would rather not go viral that way. I don't want to be made a fool of in public.
This dude has to get a penis tattoo.
I already admitted to the puka shell and the V-neck. I think I've had enough shame for this
That's
episode.
funny as hell.
Yeah.
But this poor kid, we haven't even begun to describe his shame.
No, it was fucked up. But he wasn't the only one, though, right?
So who are we talking about,
It's-
just to be clear?
They were hazing
It was one of our
the
classmates,
freshmen,
the big
which
old
is
boy.
you know, that's standard football stuff. They're gonna be
Yeah.
dickheads to you,
Yeah.
but they were oddly homoerotic with it, I guess I would say, because they purchased ahead of time this like 6-pack of briefs, which are essentially they got like small men's briefs, so they're like women's underwear basically, but it would keep your balls contained.
Was it a string, dude?
No, it wasn't a string. I mean, it was about as much coverage as a Speedo would give you, I guess, but that's not much.
Like bikini briefs.
Because they chose the fattest of the freshmen, and they were like, hey, you guys gotta wear these when we go to the lake. Because it was supposed to be a fun day for everyone, but you know, they can't let the freshmen have that, so the fatties they thought would be the funniest to see in it. And you know, objectively, they are right about that. That is the most hilarious people to put in that, if that's the move. But
Yeah, with their little small piggy cock and just fat ass, bro.
well, this kid in particular, they expected to do the truffle shuffle, which
In the bikini briefs.
yeah,
Yeah, nice.
as our
That's kind of fucked up. It's funny, though.
as our resident 1980s expert, Gorio, would you please explain to people the truffle shuffle who might not know?
Truffle Shuffle was from the Goonies.
Yes.
What was his name? Fatty? Was that his name?
I don't know. What was it, actually?
I can't remember.
I don't remember. Oh, well, are you the Googler again this
I'll be
time?
the Googler,
The
bro.
fat kid on the Goonies, yeah.
Chunk?
Chunk.
That's exactly what
That's
it
what
is.
it is, dude.
He was like, I don't know. It seems like they were kind of on the nose with it, and yeah, you kind of were right about that.
Close, maybe, yeah. Yeah, like they made him perform, basically.
Pull his shirt up and fucking embarrass himself, just jiggling his tummy around and shit.
It was kind of funny, though.
I mean, yeah, dude, fat people are funny. Let's.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think what was funny is the way he reluctantly did it. So fucking mad every time, dude. Just throwing his gun around, bro. Dude, that's what I thought was hilarious.
I mean, mad is a lot
that is-
funnier than how this occurred at the camp, because it was just like a pure air of sadness. Or I mean, the upperclassmen were having a great time, but we were all like, this is kind of some bullshit, man. Wait until we're your age, we'll kick your fucking ass. Type of fucking vibe, you know.
Yeah.
We were all pretty shitty,
did
but
you-
I
did you wear the briefs?
No, I wasn't a chubby kid. I got stuck with the lineman because I was slow. Then
Yeah.
I wasn't that chubby by that
I
time.
feel that.
Lucky you, right?
Well, lucky me. That was the luckiest that kid got the entire time, I think, because then cut to, oh no, sorry, I forgot that this wasn't after. This was actually how they got this particular kid into the briefs in the first place, because they pulled him out like someone had him in their duffel bag, and we were all in our bunk beds, and they were just like, hey, guess what all you fucking little piggies get to wear today at the lake.
Oh, you little fucking.
Oh, shit, dude.
And
I can't
this
believe they got away with this.
the coaches were nowhere to be found. They had their own fucking building that they were all bunking in, probably sucking each other off. Bunch of closeted motherfuckers. I mean, nothing wrong with sucking each other off, but if you're closeted and you're sucking each other off, and you're hateful,
Yeah,
that
right.
fucking creams my corn, dude. I
Yeah.
don't like
Yeah,
that
man.
shit.
Yeah.
So coaches, you know, are sucking each other off in their cabin.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah, sure. I mean, the head coach would have children stay at his house overnight for sleepovers, so that's not an allegedly. He did that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything happened.
Suspect as
Anything
fuck.
happening might be allegedly, but he definitely had children staying at his place.
No,
That's weird behavior, even if you didn't do anything. So maybe don't do that. You do bounce around to different schools a lot. Maybe that's I don't know. The school that you coached at prior to our school after you left, and as a matter of fact, affecting our season because we had a game against them. Wood Memorial had a scandal.
Did he?
No, we can't say. I don't know that we can say that was hilarious.
I think it was hilarious that they were
freshman
called
there.
Wood Memorial, bro.
Okay, yes.
That's what was
It was a
hilarious,
school
bro.
called Wood Memorial, and they shoved a broomstick up a freshman's ass.
That's what I
So
think
that
was
part
kinda
is not
hilarious.
funny.
It's
That
kind of
was
like,
it was
that's
it was his
ironic as
birthday.
hell,
They were
bro.
like, "Happy birthday! Here's a broomstick up your ass." Not funny. The fact that it's called Wood Memorial, yeah, I
And
will
the fact that we remember
that's
it
kind of
for
funny.
that was what I think is
That's
funny.
the memorial of
That's
the
what
wood.
I think is like so ironic and so fucking hilarious in my head that we remember it as Wood Memorial because of the broom too, bro. Otherwise, I would never remember this damn.
No, they were a garbage team.
They were bad.
I don't know what he was teaching them before he got to us, but they didn't remember any of it, or everyone graduated because they sucked the year we did play them.
Well, maybe they fucking couldn't play with splinters in their assholes.
It would be difficult to play with the splinter in your ass, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I don't think you could carry on with much with a splinter in your ass.
I think that was just crazy that happened over at that school, bro.
It is wild. You wouldn't expect that. I mean, they could have killed that kid.
I don't know about that.
No,
Yeah.
they definitely could have. There was a whole episode of Law and Order SVU where a kid got a hockey stick shoved up his ass and he died.
Like
Yeah, dude, it was team hazing. No, not no. That would be crazy. I don't think that could fit. They just shoved it up far enough that
I don't know.
it can like rupture.
I don't want to think about it.
If they shove it up there, it can rupture your colon, and you can go into sepsis, and then you're done.
Done, yeah, for sure.
Didn't they do it in one of the damn 13 Reasons Why episodes or something like that too, bro?
I don't know. I never even watched that shit.
Well, I think it happened too because like they were talking about it at school too, bro. Like, dude, this happened in 13 Reasons Why. What the fuck? Like, and it was really popular at the time, dude. Some shit like that. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember
I never
seeing
watched
the
it either.
episode of SVU and thinking, huh, well, damn, it's good they didn't kill that kid, but
for real, dude.
I mean, I wouldn't want to live with that shit having happened to me neither.
That's real. No,
I
that's,
guess I'd rather live having it had happen than not live at all, but I don't want to get into that type of philosophical
That'd be
pondering.
That'd be pretty traumatic, I would imagine.
Yes,
fucked up. Yeah.
I digress. The reason that this child agreed to wear these briefs is because one of the juniors, he was the running back for the team, chased him around the room, and then he
was on some weirdo shit.
he
bro.
was the one who was always trying to touch buttholes.
Yeah, he was definitely the homoerotic.
I think it might have been
weirdo, bro.
it might have been when we were about to leave for that camp. I was standing up on the bus, which was mostly empty, and I was just kind of looking around, drinking in the scenery, getting ready to leave. And I got some type of spidey sense, like the hairs on the back of my neck stood on end, and I instinctively clenched my ass shut, and then I felt a hand try and enter.
Oh
And
shit! Someone's coming for the ball.
Luckily, I'm tight as hell, boys.
Huh?
I stonewalled him. He didn't even get so much as one single knuckle in me. But of course, it was the running back for the team, and that was great foreshadowing because what he did to this child was chased him onto his bunk bed, pinned him down, face down on the bed, and started just ramming his hand into his
They were
asshole.
calling it the credit card.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
They were all doing it too, bro. It was kind of fucked up.
Everyone thought it was so funny, but I was like, I think that's actually, it's definitely assault of a sexual manner.
SA.
I think, yeah, SA, whatever, dude.
Yeah,
If you can't say it, then don't talk about it. But that's what happened to this motherfucker. I'll stand by that.
Yeah.
It was.
Clear-cut case, man.
I was on the bottom bunk or no, I was on the top bunk, I believe, next to him on the bottom bunk of that set. So I had a really solid view of what was going on.
Bunk watching this dude get credit
I had the
carded.
high ground. Yeah, dude.
I'm just wondering whatever happened to that son of a bitch too, dude. I haven't seen
Which
him in
son of a
forever.
bitch?
The running back, bro.
He went to the military.
Oh,
Yeah, those are our troops,
that
boys.
makes sense, bro. That makes
Hey
too
man,
much
yeah,
sense,
take
bro.
your aggression out on the enemy, man, please.
Yeah.
Invites children to his house to stay the
Oh,
night.
shit, dude. He's over there credit carding Iranians as
God.
we speak.
Yeah, he was the head coach that allowed the credit card swipes and all type of behavior like that proceeded in the following year. That was just before freshman season started. Then you get to
It's not like he let it happen, man.
he didn't know it was going on, probably.
Because I
But
remember.
you know,
no,
who
I
wants to,
remember-
victims don't often speak up, do we?
No, yeah, right. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, go tell the whole school these
Vincent.
dudes fingered my asshole for
Yeah, no one wants to
half an
admit
hour.
that.
I mean,
There's a lot of fingerings occurring, and they'd shut down football, dude.
Yeah, right. And then everybody'd be pissed.
We don't want our
at you.
buttholes fingered, but we don't want football taken away even more than that.
That's true,
Right,
too.
man. Little
Pretty
butthole
true, too.
fingerings is gonna have to be all right. Butthole fingerings is gonna have to be all right.
That's like, it never happened to me, bro.
Well, I mean, the one time it was attempted, I shut it down, so it didn't happen to me either. But there was an attempt, and I do feel victimized for the very attempt.
Nah, man, because some of them let it happen to each other too. Because then they started and proceeded.
The
and,
Thursday practices, is that what you... Yes,
Well,
dude.
no, they all bro. They were all in on it, bro. Is all I'm saying, man. They enjoyed it, bro. I don't know if it was necessarily assault.
Do you remember the
So tell us about the Thursday.
the three pump wrestling?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what, dude.
That's kind of hilarious, but
So Thursday practices, we were only
bro.
top pads and we were in athletic shorts. So these dudes were really feeling themselves. They were like, "Oh, there's hardly anything between my dick and that dude's ass right there." So they invented. I don't know. This is the thought they must have had, because the game they came up with was, hey, you know, regular wrestling where you just like pin someone for 3 seconds and that's how you win. They were like, nah, you pin them down and you give them 3 pumps in their ass, and that's how you win.
the three on pump is what it was. Man.
Yeah,
hard
dude.
penis.
No.
I mean,
penis.
we never participated in a match because we sat there on the bench scoffing at these motherfuckers like, God damn, dude, what are you
I
guys
thought it
doing?
was fucking
And
hilarious.
then they were
'cause
like, hey,
they were all,
Joel and Ben, you guys are
participating,
best
right?
friends. You guys want to rub your dicks on each other's asses, right? And we were like, no, get the fuck out of here, bro.
They straight up said that. Like,
I mean,
It
not
was
no,
the energy,
but
man. It
that's
was the energy.
they're like,
Yeah.
come on, guys, you gotta
okay.
wrestle. You gotta do the 3. No, bro, I'm not pumping no one here, bro. I'm not getting pumped neither.
yeah, right.
Oh,
Wow, that's
funny
pretty
as hell,
wild.
bro. I don't want to do no butt.
Do all your fucking pumping behind closed doors, please, everyone.
Well, how common is this? I wonder. Is it like
That's
every
what I'm
football
saying.
program
It's probably pretty
know?
common. I would
At
say,
least in
bro.
Indiana, it's got to be happening everywhere.
That's
That is fucked up, man.
It's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, be thankful that you never got involved in football, Gorio.
No shit. I knew there was a reason why, but
There is a reason.
He was like, I don't know, man. Something tells me I'm not going to come out of there with my manhood
a lot of-
intact.
a lot of grab ass going on around here. I
There was a
don't know.
lot of grab ass, yeah.
If they were just grabbing the cheeks, you know, not preferable, but you could accept that as like, you know, there's a lot of slap ass going on. The coaches can't wait to slap a young boy's supple ass.
They love slapping some young boy ass.
Damn, dude. I'm making up for it now, though. My girlfriend.
You're slapping supple young boy ass
I'm saying my girlfriend, I'll be doing dishes or something where my hands are occupied. She never fails, comes up behind me and shoves her fingers in my ass crack.
Oh no. How much depth does she get on that?
I mean, Yeah, it's known that I don't appreciate it.
Is it like when Murasaki lands on the power pole in Dragon Ball?
No, it's not quite. I mean,
If
it's not
anybody
like-
gets that, you're gonna love that reference.
There's no penetration involved. Let's put it that
We're
way.
just nice.
In all
more
fairness, you did
snake
say
finger.
in your ass.
Well, in my ass crack. I think she just gets
oh,
off
he's got quite the deep ass crack, apparently.
Yeah, it is pretty deep. But anyway,
He said
think
that
she
like
just-
a brag, bro.
I think she just enjoys shoving my shorts in my ass when I can't do anything about it.
It's
think
just
that's
like a
the
miniature wedgie.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, shove those in there, and my hands are fucking soapy, or I'm doing something like, God damn it. I mean, just imagine.
Turn around and fucking slap her with a soapy hand.
That's right.
That would put
That's
a
good.
stop to it, maybe. I'm not doing that.
Concrete floors, you can't be knocking people down there.
No.
Also,
easily-
don't slap women. That was a joke.
No,
it was in poor taste.
I never would.
Bad.
I never would.
That was bad.
Unless there's penetration, then
If there's penetration and you didn't co-sign it, you can slap whoever
yes.
whoever the source of the penetration was
Yeah,
can
self
be.
I
defense.
feel like
at
it's
that
fair
point.
then,
You can strike them down with all of your might.
yeah. Your ass is still going to jail. I do have a gay sex segment in mind for later on.
Oh, Gorio's been cooking up in the kitchen while we're away. That's what he was researching on the episode he took off.
Yeah,
He went, I'm into this new thing, guys. It's called gay sex.
Yeah.
You think my girlfriend would be mad if I told her?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
We just are not gay gentlemen, so we would just not even know what we were talking about.
Yeah, as much
I think that's what it boils down to. Is I'm completely out of my depth when it comes to
I don't
gay
wanna
sex.
talk
We've already
about it.
talked about it for too long, as
Yeah,
far
I
as
don't
I'm
wanna talk
concerned.
I think,
about
I think,
Well's getting extremely uncomfortable.
I think
uncomfortable. with
I just
that.
have one more thing to say. I think straight sex disgusts them as much as gay sex does us.
I would hope it does.
I think.
I would hope.
If I find out they're enjoying my straight sex, I'll be pissed. You hear that, gays? You better not enjoy my sex.
Yeah, you better be having your gay sex.
If you ever fucking catch me having sex and you're gay, I expect you to damn near spit. No, well, maybe not spit on me.
He's gonna like it. He's gonna like
come over
it.
and spit on it.
Yeah, he's gonna end up liking it. Ben's like pee on me.
I want to shift. I want to shift gears a little bit. There's no clean transition into this. I'm just pissed, boys. You know what I'm pissed about today?
But what, bro? All right.
I've seen multiple people at work recently of different genders wearing red pants.
At your work, dude.
And I don't think this is acceptable in any way, shape, or form. The only
kind of
person
pants
who's
are they?
ever gotten away with it, there are only two people, Michael Jackson and Eddie Murphy. And if you just isolate them without the content that they produced wearing that, they look fucking ridiculous too.
I think Rod Stewart wore some.
Rod Stewart's
Probably.
a bitch.
Dude, Rod Stewart's awesome.
Yeah, he's the shit, man.
No, fuck Rod Stewart. Last week it was Will Smith. This week I'm coming for Rod Stewart.
What
You
the
old
fuck
sack
did
of
Rod
shit.
Stewart
I had to sort too many of his CDs when I was working at the bookstore. Nobody wants their fucking Rod Stewart CDs
it's
anymore.
'cause
You hear
everybody-
that, Rod? Everyone's done with your
It's because
fucking old
everybody.
ass.
It's because everybody bought a bunch of them, bro.
Nobody wants to hear you do shittier covers of songs that already have shitty covers done of them 10 times over.
That's not fair.
Rod Stewart's the shit, bro.
Anybody, yeah, everybody, I'll fucking defend my take to anyone. Fuck Rod Stewart.
No.
I don't even feel strongly about it, but you guys are making me want to fucking take a hard stance.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
I hope you
Yeah.
play Indiana high school football.
Yeah, he probably did. Well, yeah, probably.
Is that what
English
happened?
football.
That's how he
Probably
turned
English
out like that?
Yeah, maybe.
He's
I don't know.
English?
I don't know anything about
That's why he's so
think he's- I
fucking
think
weird
he's-
looking.
I think he's from Florida.
Oh my god,
I'm
that's
pretty sure, bro.
Is he?
I'm pretty sure he's from
this
Florida.
motherfucker thought he was English. I accepted it as
thought
pure
so.
fact
I don't
immediately.
know.
He's
Too.
got that
Probably
style
not.
for sure.
Yeah. I
But
don't
no,
know.
I think he's from Florida.
We should look it up.
I know nothing about him except sorting his CDs, and I tried to listen to him, and I hated it. Fuck Rod
No,
Stewart.
bro, you're wrong, bro.
Just listen to some.
No, I already did. That's what I just told you. It fucking sucks.
Maggie
Oh,
May? You
God.
don't like Maggie
Yeah,
May?
Maggie May's.
I hope Maggie May fucking dies in a hole tonight.
She probably has.
Oh, dude, he is British, bro.
Oh, all right.
Why did I think he was damn from Florida,
I'll
dude?
tell you though, I mean, a lot of them can sound American when they sing.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. So there.
Yeah, I guess he is British, dude. I thought he was fucking from Florida for
He
some
looks
reason.
like he's from Florida.
If I want covers of old rock and roll, I'll listen to fucking Weezer.
What about these?
If
red
you don't
pants?
like Weezer, then fuck you.
Let's go back to the red pants. I think.
Yeah, everybody wearing red pants. Fuck you. If I didn't say that at the beginning, fuck you. Every single one of you.
Yeah.
It's usually sweatpants on a man, and it's
Okay.
usually some sort of other type of like yoga pant athletic wear on a woman, but it could be jeans, and it doesn't matter what it is. You look like fucking Ronald McDonald. What are you doing drawing so much attention to yourself with the pants
We're
that
in
you
the Who-
chose
we're
this
in the Hoosier
morning?
Nation, bro.
No. These
Yeah,
these
they're
are
probably
not.
wearing it for
No. These are not crimson pants. The Hoosier colors are cream and crimson. And I think this is what a
True.
lot of people fuck up now is they just wear red and white and go, I'm a fan of the Indiana Hoosiers.
Well,
No,
sure,
you're
bro. Why
not.
not, bro?
No, bitch. Cream and crimson.
I think
It's-
you're
it's-
just. I think you're just gatekeeping now.
That's
bro.
the whole. No, those are the colors. Those are the team fucking colors,
True
dude. That's
enough,
crazy.
Well, sure, man, but
Crimson is a dark red. I'll give you maroon even. And before I give you this, I'm talking like goddamn bright, like sports car red
Oh, okay,
pants
like
on these
cherry
motherfuckers.
I feel
Even
like-
lighter,
no,
even
I
lighter
feel
than
like,
a
I feel
cherry.
like that's close enough, bro.
You feel like that's close enough to what?
Crimson.
No, it's not. This is not. This is about the motherfuckers wearing the pants, and no, they're not wearing it for IU because IU's colors are dark red, crimson. It's dark
All
red.
right, right.
It's for sure a dark red. We can accept that, right? It's not a bright red.
Sure,
Yeah.
There's no
I think
close
so.
enough when it comes to team colors.
sure.
Yeah, I thought.
If I was wearing Pacers stuff and I wore fucking highlighter yellow and fucking baby blue, you're not gonna go, close enough.
I don't think it'd look like a cool color scheme.
I mean, it would look like LA Chargers gear
Yeah, I think it'd look cool.
because
Yes,
that's a
it would,
specific
yeah,
team already.
that's
This is
true.
why we have specific team colors. Like I think the Chargers blue is like cyan or some shit because that's got to be different than baby blue, which has got to be different than sky blue, which has got to be different than turquoise. Now we're into color talk. Now let's circle back to the fucking red pants. Can you guys get on board with this, or am I standing alone? Am I gonna have to sit here
Well,
and just?
maybe, man, because I wear a pair of red pants.
Oh shit! Well, now we know.
Yeah, man.
This is why he's over here like, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
What kind of red pants are these?
Some sweatpants, bro.
Are they like the old school cuffed at the bottom, old man sweatpants? or-
Kind of, yeah.
Are they? No shit. Okay.
Yeah,
You wear those in public?
yeah, bro. Why not?
All right, bro. I guess.
I guess he said.
No, fuck that. I'm gonna stand my ground. Fuck your red pants. I think you look ridiculous in your red pants too.
That's fine, bro.
I think everyone looks ridiculous in the red pants. I can't pretend like I don't think
Well, that's
that.
fine,
Just-
man. I wear them because I feel awesome.
Hey, man, that's the important.
And you
thing.
know what? That's fine. But it just feels like a cry for look at me. I'm wearing
Is that what you do?
I'm wearing the
Is that what
brightest
it is?
pants I could find. Why don't you just walk around in like traffic cone orange all the time?
I mean, I do, bro.
Just head to toe. I mean, yes, you work construction though. That's
mean, I
important
do, bro.
context.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I wear that just.
You just wear your red pants to the construction site. Your cuffed red sweatpants.
No, not.
You go, come on, guys. Everybody's got to be able to see me. They got to know.
No, not
There's a
the-
guy here.
Not the.
There's a
construction-
clown. There's a clown walking around on our fucking job site right now,
Not the
pretending to be an
construction site.
employee.
Because they'll get ruined there, bro. Their pants, bro.
Yeah, man, you don't want to ruin your red
My
pants at work.
sweatpants, yeah.
You
I
really,
don't have any red pants, so
Got some blue
I feel
ones,
like the
too.
steam has been. The blue is fine. The steam has been taken out of my sails completely now, though. I still hate the red pants, but I have no longer the passion that I had at the beginning of this segment. I'm no longer pissed, so we must exit the I'm pissed segment.
I wish I had some yellow ones too, bro.
Yeah, like what shade of yellow?
Like canary.
Canary yellow pants.
Yeah.
See, now that might be worse than red pants.
See, he's just a flashy motherfucker as well. These are Ronald McDonald colors that you're throwing out. Are you auditioning soon?
Nah, man, they look cool, bro.
That's Stewie Griffin outfit. You want to wear red overalls and a fucking yellow shirt, canary yellow shirt, and some fucking cherry red overalls. You fucking bitch,
yeah, dude.
Sure,
Next
bro.
podcast, I think you should have that on, dude. Definitely.
And that's the ultimate hate bait if we all just show up dressed like Stewie Griffin next week.
Oh shit, man. I don't know. Where would you find something like that? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'll ask one of those stupid motherfuckers wearing their red pants next time I see him.
Get your red
I feel like
pants.
you used to be able to find that shit pretty easy at like
There's
Old
gotta-
Navy.
Maybe.
Old
yeah,
Navy
maybe.
does have like a million different versions of like the same base.
I feel like that's where
Of their
you
clothing.
would be, bro. Or maybe no.
Hot Topic or something like that.
I don't think Hot Topic has pants like that. They got a lot of graphic tees.
Yeah, they have like.
Yeah, they're
big
kind of like a
skater
Spencer's
pants.
anymore. It's a damn shame.
I want to get some of those nicotine toothpicks. Have you heard about that shit?
The Zippix
Zippix,
that
yeah.
they're always advertising on Kill Tony.
What
yeah,
the fuck?
I kind of want to try that out because I could do that at work.
You ready for the
That's
best fucking nicotine toothpick of your life?
So he introduces it, bro.
That's how he introduces Kill Tony every night now. He's like,
Yeah, that
Are
is,
you ready for the best fucking night of your lives?
He's so gay, dude.
he's the most flamboyant straight man that ever lived,
Yeah,
I
man.
think.
It's his thing, though. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you got to hand it to him.
I mean, they joked about on the Kevin Hart roast that he has a throne overlooking Austin in his place. I'm pretty sure he has said himself on podcasts he has multiple thrones in his house. And you kind of scoff at it at first, and then you start thinking and you go, God damn, dude, why don't I have a fucking throne?
He's sitting up there with his little tiny legs dangling off and his cowboy boots.
Someone did call him a gay Woody, and I was like, dude, he really does look
He
like
does
Woody,
look
dude.
exactly. He's built like Woody.
He's got
It
the
doesn't
little
matter how
swoop
much
in the hair and
testosterone he
everything,
fucking
dude.
injects in himself,
Oh,
dude. He's
dude.
Woody.
He's awesome, though, man.
He is.
Oh yeah. This is not hate Tony Hinchcliffe out.
And I remember out by Bloomfield, I remember I was working on a house, bro, and they had a fucking indoor fountain, and it was really nice, bro.
Just like a water fountain in their
Yeah,
house.
dude.
Oh shit, dude.
Dude, it was such a cool setup, man.
I'd want to get Coke Zero flowing through a fountain like
That's
that.
what I
Coke
really-
Zero on tap would be so fucking
on
nice.
a fountain like that.
Yeah, dude.
Oof.
It'd be so difficult to clean, and I wonder if
Yeah,
the
bro.
carbonation would hold.
I don't think
But if
so, bro.
if it was kept in like an aluminum tank, and then it was just fed from that tank directly through a hose and up to the mouthpiece, I think it would keep its carbonation.
I don't think
Maybe.
so,
I
bro.
don't know.
I mean, that's
Spraying.
What's in the line, maybe?
Once it sprays out, bro, with carbonation, it's not.
yeah. It wouldn't be a stream like.
Nah, dude, it'd be.
Yeah,
it'd just
you're
come
right.
out.
You're right. This is a terrible
They'd
idea.
come out and just spray.
Coke
bro.
Zero water fountain is actually the worst idea
It's a
I
pretty
think I've
bad
had
one,
on
yeah.
this podcast
It's
yet.
pretty bad, man. But I mean, I like where your head was at, bro.
By the way, I forgot our other segment from last episode, Dusty Work. Do you have any blue collar shit to bitch about this week? Our resident blue collar.
Yeah, kind of, bro. Been working on this house, and kind of just some bullshit work, dude. It's like we're working on this fucking house, but the owner doesn't necessarily want to put the money into it because she just wants to sell it, right? But it's like bad, dude. It's like all unsquare, like the foundation is going bad and everything, dude. And basically, we're just polishing a turd, basically, bro, is what we're doing, dude.
She's trying to skimp to the point where it's like barely gonna pass inspection to sell.
Yeah.
Does she not get that if you put just a little more money into it, you'll get a lot more money out of it on the sale? Or I guess, I mean, maybe the market's just bad right
I
now
have
and
no
she wants
idea,
to just get
maybe.
rid of it. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'll be
I
honest.
couldn't remotely begin to think about affording a house at the moment, so I haven't paid attention to the market lately.
I don't think most Americans can think about it.
No.
But yeah, that's that was that, bro. That's what I've been doing, and it's just that's kind of something I can bitch.
She's just
about, I
like
guess.
annoying to deal with.
Nah, she's cool. She's cool. She's fine, but she's like, I mean, she's just like, yeah, nah, we just want to do this and
Slap it
bro.
together.
It's
Yeah,
just kind of
slap
a
it
boring
together.
job. It makes you feel like your work's not
Well, it's just like it's like
showing through, really.
that, and it's like it's also just fucking sucks working because like you're screwing into dry rot, and you know what I mean, bro. You're just
Yeah.
kind of like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
This
leave it,
drywall's really
I
good.
know,
Like, they
I'm
just
gonna
need
leave
to
it.
demo this whole fucking thing and start from scratch.
They
type
really
of thing.
should, man. But you know, we're
We're
getting paid to work, and we're definitely like trying our best to make it structurally nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like it's. I mean, dude, you gotta tear it down, that type of thing, dude. But
Man.
sometimes I just don't want to do it, bro.
Yeah, well, that's been
that kind of shit. Even like just sucks to work on.
that
bro.
is the reality of dusty work. I would
That's
say
the reality of dusty
that's
work.
the
bro.
harsh reality. That's the dusty reality.
That's a
of
dusty
work.
fucking reality, bro. But it's. I mean, yeah, bro. It sucks. But I did get to build a porch there, and I know that one's gonna fucking last longer than the house, probably. You feel me?
Leave on the
Whoever
last
buys
day,
it's gonna
shut the
tear down
door.
the house and go. No, leave the porch. We'll build from here.
Yeah.
We'll
This.
just build onto the porch.
This porch has good bones.
It's just eight. It's just a little 8x8 footer, bro. It's fucking small, but
Oh man.
yeah, that thing will definitely last a while.
Hopefully whoever buys it doesn't just go, "Ah, I'm just gonna tear this fucking place down anyway." But I guess you got paid for it either way.
We got paid for
So-
it either way, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna end up happening, though. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. She kind of got herself in a catch-22 situation. If I got to think about it, bro, because you just spent some money to remodel it, right? So you're presumably gonna sell it to somebody who wants to live in the house, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're not going to be very happy when they find out
It's
that
kind
it's
of-
just like right on the verge of falling apart, basically.
Yeah, bro. It's just
But
the
that's not
foundation
really
is
your
bad.
problem. That's
Nah,
that's
bro,
their problem.
It does hurt your pride though.
There's
you
a
know?
pride. There's a pride for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
It's like,
Can't be
damn,
proud
bro.
of what you're doing. It's
You don't want to go, ta-da, here's your shitty house.
yeah. Like,
just as shitty as you wanted it.
No, literally.
You asked me to repair this as barely functional as possible, so here's your shitty fucking house.
I mean, that's part of the satisfaction of building and doing a good job. You stand
Yeah,
back and
bro.
look at what you did, like, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. At least I built the porch, bro.
Yeah, right. At least you have something. Yeah.
Take a lot of pictures of that porch. That shit's getting demolished probably the second someone buys that place.
you
You're
never know.
gonna have to keep going by that house on a regular basis even after the job's done, so you can keep an eye on if your porch is still there or not. We need
Kind
to.
of out of the. Well, I guess I don't know.
Our listeners are gonna be dying to know if that porch is still standing. I mean, years from now, they're gonna be
Years
like,
from
"Hey,
now?
do you remember episode
Yeah,
4?
what about the
What about
porch?"
that porch?"
We'll have to come back to it later on.
Yeah, I won't even remember
people
where
up
it's
to
at,
date.
bro.
Be outside their
I
house
don't know.
with a camera, just snapping pictures of it.
My meta glasses.
Oh
Keep an eye
yeah,
on my
dude!
fucking
I
porch.
forgot about the meta glasses. You don't even have to worry about being inconspicuous.
I'm gonna buy
you,
some,
you
boys.
just
I think
operate
I'll
like that.
I'm thinking I'm buying myself some for my birthday. Honestly, it's coming
It's
up.
coming up, dude.
I'm thinking it's a good
Do it,
purchase
man.
for my birthday, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
Rock me some meta glasses, bro. Get us some content that way.
They
think-
function as sunglasses too, right? I mean,
We could have used your meta glasses Monday night, man.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Once I get them, bro, I can just, we can just fucking use them if we, you guys can borrow them.
yeah, man.
For,
Shit, dude.
Gorio's punishment. That's missed last episode, like a bitch. and we were very upset with him. We said, Goryo, absolutely not.
I can't wait to listen to all the shit talk.
We didn't bring you up at all. I don't think we even said Goryo's not with
didn't
us.
even notice I was gone.
No, we just had the best episode yet without Goryo. It was completely coincidental, but it was the best episode we recorded. I
Episode
think
4. We've decided to go forward without Goryo.
we just cut around everything he said, and our conversation doesn't make any sense. Pinned comment. Sorry guys, we had to cut Goryo out. He really chapped our fucking ass, dude.
Chapped our ass.
So this was supposed to be, well, this wasn't supposed to happen. His girlfriend started a group text and kind of baited us all into going to Bub's Burgers, which Hoel here was unable to attend because of a tattoo appointment. But he didn't have his meta glasses anyway.
Shit, yeah,
You want to
man.
see him, bro?
Yeah, man.
Check it out.
Not the.
Just a quick.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I love it, man.
That's tight, ain't it?
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks fucking evil.
Yeah, dude, the pot of greed for all of you non-Yu-Gi-Oh fans.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can catch that.
Oh, okay, I figured it was like a Mexican or Mayan kind of thing.
It's,
just looking at it, but
It's based on Egyptian lore, right?
is it?
Yu-Gi-Oh,
is,
yeah,
yeah.
pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Almost entirely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kinda.
you remember me watching that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I think it's based on Egyptian shit, so maybe it's some kind of Egyptian. Maybe, I don't know.
You
But
know
it's
what's
tight as hell, though,
Yeah,
bro. I
it's
was like,
cool,
dude,
man.
the pot of greed on my pot of greed, bro.
Yeah.
your pot of greed does not compare to our pots of greed
No, they
because
don't. They really don't.
this
'cause I
Bub's
couldn't even
Burgers
finish.
trip, for all of
couldn't
you who
even
are
finish one.
unfamiliar, Bub's Burgers, the original location is in Carmel, Indiana, I believe, but I don't know how many locations there are. I know that there's this one in town here in Bloomington, but people may know it from an episode of Man vs. Food, a popular Travel Channel show back in
Oh,
the day,
no
starring Adam Richmond, a fat douchebag who isn't that good at eating food.
It's probably early 2000s, right? On that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was probably 6, 7, 8.
Bro, you loved that shit, though, didn't you?
The show's fine, but Beard Meats Food is way better. Shout out Beard Meats Food, one of the best YouTubers out there. He fucking kicks the shit out of Adam Richmond. Fuck that fat piece of shit. Fuck Adam Richmond harder than. I hope Rod Stewart fucks Adam Richmond.
You want to watch?
Neither one of them will like that, will they? Huh?
I doubt it. I feel like Adam Richmond lost more challenges than he won.
Yes, he sucked at eating because he wasn't a competitive eater. He was a personality
Right.
who pitched the show, and then they were like, all right.
Yeah.
And then he never worked out or trained or anything. He just got progressively fatter throughout the run of the show, and he's still getting fatter. And it's like, hold on, nobody's telling you to eat anymore, buddy.
Yeah,
what's
maybe
what's
he's
going on
Doing it
there?
on your own?
He looks like
Maybe
shit. I can't believe he's not dead.
Really? I haven't seen him.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. He's like twice the size he was during Man vs. Food.
I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think he ate what, like 2.5. So I guess we're talking shit, and we can't even eat as much as he did during this challenge. But his girlfriend had us go to Bub's Burgers. They have this big burger called the Big Ugly that is 1 pound post-cooked weight. It's 22 ounces of ground beef pre-cooked weight. And if you eat
didn't even know it was
the
that.
whole thing, you get your picture on the wall, you get to sign it, whatever. There's pictures all over the place. It's really not that difficult to eat one.
Right.
You get any B-roll of them?
So look out for that, everybody. I'm sure you're.
I'm excited to see that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when we have fans, I'm sure they will love it.
God damn, we should have more food competitions, dude.
We will
I
have
kinda
more
wanna
food
do that.
competitions.
Yeah, I like that idea, bro.
But I must get back to the Big Ugly. We cannot keep digressing from this because it's really mostly not that interesting. Most of what will be interesting is watching the video. But the point of this is, this was supposed to be just a regular night for us. We get conned into going to Bub's Burgers, and we're like, me and Goryo are super ready excited, you might say.
Yeah, definitely excited.
Absolutely teeming I was to eat another Big Ugly. I had done it before. My picture's on the wall. We found my picture, no big deal. I've actually done it twice before. I don't know where my original picture is, but Hoel was there to witness.
They took my picture too, and with my unfinished one.
Yeah, dude.
I was a little piece of shit. I couldn't.
Yeah, Hoel couldn't do it, but
Little baby boy.
Gorio's girlfriend was like, well, hey, since we already know you guys can do one, you guys are doing two, right? And we're like, well, who's paying for that? And she was like, I just got an increase on my credit card limit. I need to fucking spend this money on you guys. And I was like, well, by all means, I guess we're eating too.
We're both looking at each other. They're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, this is going to be actually a difficult night to get through now.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
I decide, okay, so we're framing this as the punishment of Gorio for missing the episode. Perfect marketing. You guys are all fucking fools. You fell for it.
Punishment of glory, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of titling the video "The Death of Gorio," even though, spoiler alert.
The birth of Gorio is a
Actually, no,
episode, right?
no spoiler alert. We went head to head, and we both did finish it, but we won't tell you who won the competition between the two of us. But, you know, we're both some burger-eating sons of bitches. We finished both of those burgers in under an hour. Both of us in under an hour. So, the real headline here is, we are gluttonous pigs who should be put down immediately. I think that's what the real takeaway.
Yeah, and we're immortalized in a 5x7 photo.
Yeah, it's a way bigger picture than the standard one, and it's right on the side of the podium. You walk in, if you look at the side of the podium, it's right there. Advertising this very podcast.
Awesome,
if any of you are watching and you found us at Bub's Burgers, welcome.
That's awesome.
Eat two and then come fucking talk to me about it.
That's fucking
JK.
dope.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, everyone. That's been Burger Talk. Is that another new segment, guys? Burger Talk?
Watch the video to find out who wins.
I'm being facetious at this point.
Feel free to put in your votes
on who won.
Yes, we might put up a poll even, since you can do that on YouTube. Who do you think won, Gorio or Ben? Let us know.
Yeah.
We'd like to hear from you guys and see what you think.
Yes, feedback, interactions. Oh, boys, are you ready to get into the bin?
I'm down, bro.
Let's get into the bin.
All right, this week on the bin. Circus of Horrors, a 1960, from what I can tell, mostly kind of piece of hot garbage for the most part, but it seems like an interesting premise. So far, I have only even allowed myself to see the first act of this. Gorio is the only member who has seen the entire film so far, so really, you could argue he should be leading the segment, but he doesn't have any fucking notes. We were late to start the recording so I could get these notes. These guys were technically more prepared than me, but look who's prepared now.
Fire it off.
So even though this movie released in 1960, and it is a black and white film for some reason, even though it released in 1960 when color TV was already a thing. No.
It's a colorized version, I think. You can tell it's kind of like Technicolor. At least the one I watched.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is, but yeah, it's not filmed in color.
I would say not. Yeah, I think it's.
I believe it. Yeah, what you said.
That's why he looks like the perfect Aryan. Then
right. Yeah.
That's why he looked like the perfect Aryan.
Yeah.
Yes, the person he's referring to, I will get to very quickly. Even though the movie was filmed in 1960, or at least released in 1960, we open in England in 1947. A familiar location, but a much earlier time than when our last movie was. This is just kind of post-World War II, so keep that in mind. Yeah. This place has been through a lot recently. Yeah, in England,
Were they?
They were our pals. I know we've said fuck the British on a previous episode, but you know, yay British. Thank you for I guess having to have us bail your ass out in World War II. You pansy motherfuckers. Fuck the British. You thought I was gonna say something positive, didn't you? You fucking bitches.
Yeah. I love the British.
Yeah, no, British people are sick. I love Peaky Blinders.
I want to give me a British girl.
Peaky fucking Blinders. Tommy. That's my Arthur impression, everybody. Please get me for you're not using the actor for Arthur, so if you do any animated Peaky Blinders work, maybe I can voice Arthur for you. Who knows? I sure would love an opportunity.
Yeah, sure, man. Definitely.
If someone would give me an opportunity. Anyhow, you see the outside of this house, and then it quickly cuts to the inside of the house, and a lady is barging into the bedroom, clearly distraught, screaming, "Rossiter!" over and over again. And you're like, oh, well, she's upset with some fellow named Rossiter, I guess.
Or someone named Rossiter.
Yeah, these are like blood-curdling screeches, the way she's saying Rossiter over and over again. And you notice when she comes in that the left side of her face is kind of fucked up. It's almost Freddy Krueger-ish. Like, it looks like she's a burn victim of some sort. But it's just on the left part of her face, around her eye.
Very bad makeup. But
yeah, I mean, it is 1960, so you gotta give him a little grace. Labia. It was like melted candle wax.
Yeah.
That was what I was thinking, but yes.
It does look like somebody dumped melted candle wax on her face.
That's probably how they did the makeup.
It might be. Anyway.
That's something for the deep dive. But she walks over. She's very upset, saying Rossiter over and over again, and she like pushes a lamp off onto the floor, and then it cuts to these two fellas. I'm sorry, guys. I keep clinking my ring on the damn table. I'm just very passionate about Circus of Horrors.
It's emphasis.
So you cut to two men in a vehicle. There's an old man driving and like kind of a younger man riding in the passenger seat. And the old man is kind of trying to talk the younger man down a little bit. He's like, no, don't worry, we'll find her. And so you're like, oh, okay, so they're looking for this lady.
Well, none of these guys were the ones that I was watching, right? The blonde dudes?
No, it's none of the people you were watching. This was like right at the beginning of the movie. So you kind of gather that the passenger in this vehicle is the lady's boyfriend or husband or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's romantically involved. And the old man, he was like, nothing short of kidnapping would have made her disappear. And it's like, okay, so.
Thinks a lot of himself, doesn't he?
Well, this is him like coaching up his buddy, you know. So he's like, don't even worry about that shit, dude. She had to have gotten snatched, which is like, is this supposed to comfort me that you think she got fucking taken instead of just running away of her own accord? I'd rather just find out that she ran away and like maybe we can talk about it. What if she's like kidnapping ends in death more often than not?
He's just giving up on it, right? He's like, she's done. She gone. That's what he said right there. She gone.
Yeah, for the most part. It does seem like the old man's like
talking him into it.
Yeah, he's just trying to talk to him so he doesn't have to deal with a psycho crying in the seat next to him while he's driving.
I'm sure she's fine.
So it cuts back to the bedroom in this house where the lady is, and she like picks something up and smashes one mirror and then goes over to the other mirror and smashes it. So you're like, okay, she's very upset with the way she looks, clearly, because she's smashing the mirrors and her face is fucked up.
Yeah.
So really, really solid film work. They've told the whole story thus far. Everything that's happened, they've really told you through their actions. The guys, they were just talking in a car, so really they just told you through their words what's going on. But this lady, she's just screaming Rossiter over and over again. So you're gathering her thoughts and feelings through her actions.
Yeah.
Right.
Rossiter is somehow responsible for her face, which he's very upset about.
Yes, and at this point, I guess technically you don't know if Rossiter is male or female, but spoiler alert, it's a dude. It just kind of sounds like a dude name.
Yeah, Rossiter.
Is Rossiter his last name or?
It is the last name.
Okay.
Yes. So, cut back to the vehicle. These two dudes are clearly on their way to find this lady who's having a moment in a bedroom somewhere.
Yeah.
And the old man refers to her as Evelyn, which these are British people, so I'll give them a little bit of leeway on pronunciation.
But it's spelled Evelyn.
It's Evelyn. The name is fucking Evelyn.
Every time he said Evelyn, I was thinking, dude, it's fucking Evelyn.
It sounded absolutely ridiculous.
It did.
Maybe they do say it like that, bro.
That might
Because it's
be.
Eve, you know what I mean?
But they
Sounds stupid.
through conversation, these two fellas revealed to you that this woman was interested in plastic surgery, and for whatever reason, every doctor warned her against it. And then the other guy chimes in, well, everyone except for Rossiter. And so you're like, okay, so Rossiter's a plastic surgeon. And
Or some
they
kind of
mentioned
witch
something
doctor.
about him being obsessed with his new technique. So you're like,
He's a witch doctor.
New technique? What the fuck is that?
He's like experimenting on people, trying to perfect his plastic surgery.
Yeah, they don't give you really any context for that. They
So we
just
don't
drop
know
new
yet.
technique. Yeah, you don't know anything other than
Could
he's a
be-
plastic surgeon with some new technique
Okay,
that
he is
apparently is controversial.
He is a plastic surgeon.
He is a plastic surgeon, yes.
Okay.
So
Thought he
you,
could have been
you
like
cut
a
back
wizard
to
or something.
a wizard.
I mean, it's a horror movie, right?
It is a horror movie, but I think it's based in
Reality.
It's supposed to be based in reality.
Okay.
We'll see what you guys think. We're not very far into this. This is the first 3 minutes of the movie that I'm describing. I'm really setting the scene for everyone.
Yeah.
So you cut back to the house, and this lady's entire face is now covered in the same fucked up like candle wax stuff that was on just the left side. So I don't know who in the makeup department let that one fucking slide,
No continuity.
or how you let that
involved.
slide in the edit after. They were like, it's fine, no one will notice. Well, I noticed.
Yeah.
Gorio noticed, and now Hoel knows, and he'll
I
notice when he watches it. So you guys are fucked. We're coming for you. Get your lawyers ready. What you did has got to be illegal.
Yeah, that makeup person should
Fucking
never
trying to
work
make me
again.
believe
I'm
that
fucking dead.
her face is getting progressively more fucked up.
Man, that Rossiter
just
did a
from-
number on her.
I mean, I know she's throwing shit around the room like that, but that shouldn't have anything to do with her face. She looked like fucking Fire Marshal Bill by the time she was done, yeah.
it got progressively worse for some reason.
And for all of you who don't know, Fire Marshal Bill, classic Jim Carrey character from In Living Color.
YouTube it.
YouTube it for sure. It's worth it. I think it holds up. Maybe it doesn't, but I think that's one of the few things from In Living Color that actually does kind of hold up.
I think it does.
There's a lot of it that holds up, but there's a lot of it that's kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a reason that not all of you were on SNL. Not every Wayans family member is destined to be a fucking star.
Yeah.
Your last name doesn't just immediately mean you're hilarious.
And no, it doesn't.
So, where were we here? We've got Fire Marshal Bill strutting around with 90% more of her face fucked up than was just fucked up 2 minutes previous. Mm-hmm. And she's like really spiraling. She's out of energy for tossing shit around now. She's just like kind of sinking down and crying.
Yeah.
And it shows you a picture, evidently, of her prior to the plastic surgery. And she looks just like a normal lady from the 60s, you know. And
Attractive lady.
Gorio thinks she's attractive. I said pretty at first, and then I saw it again, and I went, nah, she's regular. But, you know,
I'd bang her.
maybe that's mean.
I would bang
And
her.
Hoel has given his input.
Yeah.
So the boyfriend now comes in with the old man, and when he sees her face, my God, does he look disappointed. He like really looks down at her and is drinking it in, and he's like, fuck, man, this is what I got to deal with now.
Really have
And
a second
then
thought.
starts to show her sympathy. He's like, hey, are you okay, Evelyn?
Yeah.
And she's like, Rossiter? She immediately thinks he's Rossiter, so it's like, oh, was this lady also banging Rossiter prior to the plastic surgery?
Oh, sounds like it.
And you haven't seen this character yet at all. But you get to immediately after, because it cuts to Rossiter with his sick ass blonde Amish beard. That's a tongue twister. Sick ass blonde Amish beard. Sick ass blonde Amish beard. Yeah, see, you can't say that 5 times fast.
Yeah.
I dare any of you.
Sick ass bomb.
That's so quick, dude.
Stick-ass
Yeah,
blonde.
see, he thought shit was sweet. He was like, I'm gonna bust 5 out real quick. He's not gonna know what hit him. He's got his blonde Amish beard, sick ass, and he's on a high-speed chase, which doesn't really make sense because you notice that no one's really following him. But then he comes upon a blockade of, I guess, police officers. None of them were really in uniform. It just looked like a bunch of dudes standing outside of some cars set up.
It's like a posse or something.
Yeah, and Rossiter sees this, and does he slow down? No, he puts pedal to the floor and fucking murders a dude with his car
Holy shit,
immediately.
Rossiter.
And then there's a branch laying across the road. I mean, 20 feet after he does this, these dudes could have walked down to where he skids off the road and he's going down this steep decline of some type of rock.
Yeah, it looks like
It looked like a construction site or something. Yeah, they were doing some type of road work there, I think.
Yeah.
And so he starts skidding down this in his car, which the back seat then spontaneously catches ablaze. It's a small fire that in 2 seconds is engulfing the entire inside of the car.
Yeah, looking at his fucking neck.
Yeah. And then it cuts to this couple frantically speaking in a house. They're worried about Rossiter. They haven't seen him for a minute. And then right on cue, he shows up like burned to shit, half dead, fucking stumbling to their door. And then I guess the next morning, they're not very clear of the passage of time, but it seems like the very next morning, they're chatting and he's just like sitting there in the chair with bandages covering his face, having a chat like he's not in any pain at all. And you kind of find out he's already given himself plastic surgery on his face. And he can already feel his new face taking shape, which is not how it works. So I question where he got his fucking medical degree. I'm not a plastic surgeon, but I'm sure that you can't feel the new face taking shape. Also,
A day later.
just to let you know, the only thing that's different is he shaves his beard. He looks exactly the fucking same. It's the same dude. He does no plastic surgery. They don't even bother to hire a separate actor to make it like it's a different dude.
Yeah, right.
It's the same fucking guy without a beard.
Yeah.
I mean,
Magical transformation.
who's the actor who plays the stepfather in the movie The Stepfather?
Terry O'Quinn.
Yes, Terry O'Quinn.
Yeah.
That motherfucker in the opening of The Stepfather has a better transformation than this
he
dude who
does.
supposedly did
He totally
full
does.
plastic surgery on his face.
Yeah, man.
And healed overnight. I don't know, man. Explain to me if it tells you anywhere in the timeline, because we didn't see anywhere on the screen where it said this is not one night passing.
Right.
It would be odd if he just showed up there and then chilled there for an extended period of time when they're trying to be on the run.
Yeah, it's like
So-
6 months later.
I guess he is a
Fucking
wizard.
filming
Maybe
his
you're
face
right,
taking
Howell,
shape.
because only a wizard could complete these tasks in that amount of time.
Yeah.
I mean, his body is healing rapidly. He was
man.
almost dead for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how he even managed to make it from the car being fully engulfed in flames to walking to their doorstep.
Dude,
It's kind of wild, but, you know, you're a wizard.
You're a wizard.
Yeah.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Wizard surgeon.
genetic engineering, man. It's the
Oh.
right time period.
Yeah, I mean, this dude does have a real German vibe about him right after World War
Totally
II. I
does.
think he might have been a Nazi doctor. I don't know. But
Oh, dude.
Gorio knows. He gave me a little look. It's possible this man was a Nazi doctor. Maybe he's into eugenics a little bit. I don't know. What were you going to say there, Howell?
This is a super Aryan looking guy, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This dude, if you guys have seen The Boys, he looked more Homelander than Homelander, bro.
He fucking does, for real, dude.
It's fucking awesome, almost.
He looks
bro.
like Homelander's dad.
Yeah, it looks like the,
Not Soldier Boy, to be
looks
clear.
like the poster child of Aryanism, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
If they had made The Boys in 1960, they would have cast
That is
this
a-
motherfucker
That
as
was a perfect
Homelander.
Aryan
Oh,
right
for
there,
real,
bro.
man. Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
you find out new face, new name, Dr. Bernard Schuler. That's his new name to go with his shaved face.
His new identity.
And also the couple that was having a discussion frantically, somehow they're siblings. I didn't see anything that told me they weren't fucking each other exactly. There was nothing that said specifically that they were, but they seemed a lot more like a couple than siblings.
It was hard to tell what the dynamic was.
They also didn't look alike at all, which is not a requirement with siblings, I guess, but also...
Yeah, I mean...
He was dark-haired and she was blonde.
They definitely had one different parent or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were half siblings.
Yeah, they were fucking. We'll just get. I'm just gonna say, tacking allegedly on there. I don't know, but it could have been that the actor and the actress were fucking in real life, and their vibe was just so hardcore that they couldn't help but seem like they were fucking.
That could be it.
Like the way they would touch each other or something.
Yeah,
because there's a specific way you touch someone that you're fucking.
Yeah, it didn't seem like sister brother touching.
But they were supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I really didn't find out until much later in the movie.
It could have been some Joe Dirt shit though, where you're my sister, you're my.
Yeah, that shit was fried.
That shit was fried because he was just telling that as a joke too. He thought that shit was hilarious. It's like no, well, but we believed that you would do that. That's why it's not good for you to say that.
Yeah, for real.
So
Joe Dirt reference there.
Yeah, Joe Dirt reference in the middle of Circus of Horrors. I mean, talk about a Circus of Horrors. Joe Dirt too.
Oh, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That might make the bin.
Yeah.
We might skip the first one and go straight to fucking that garbage.
That's true, because we're talking about shitty movies too, huh?
Kid Rock.
He's in that too?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
he is. The second one? I don't remember it super well, but...
So back to Circus of Horrors. That was just a little segue. Somewhere in France now. That's where they decide to escape. Yeah. Still not clear on the passage of time, but you figure it's been a fairly short period of time.
Yeah.
He hasn't grown the beard back out.
And it's definitely immediately post-war, like post-World War II.
Yeah, it's the big deal is that everyone basically has scars on their face in this movie. That's why there's such a need for plastic surgery, I guess.
Yeah.
Because everyone got scars from all the bombing during the wars.
Damn.
Right.
So they're somewhere in France. Lots of bombing in France, usually. Even, I mean, not that long ago, right?
Yeah.
When we were in high school, I think France was getting bombed. It's like, it's because they just, I mean, it is their reputation that they're just a bunch of smelly pussies.
I don't know if that's why they got bombed. But...
I don't condone the bombing. I feel bad when anyone gets bombed, but yeah, maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the bombings. Maybe it does. We'll let you guys decide. But that is the reputation of your country, just so all you French motherfuckers know that for sure. That's what we think of you here. They're in your country in this movie. Assume it's still 1947, and they're driving along, and they're kind of lost, so they see this like 9-year-old girl standing on the side of the road and think, who better to ask for directions than a 9-year-old girl? Because they've got their bearings about them.
Oh, sure, man.
They know the map of the region inside and out for certain.
Oh, yeah, man.
Back in the
Especially out in the fucking countryside.
Bro, maybe
where there's no real landmarks.
Maybe back in the day they did, though, bro.
Girls?
Well, all right.
I mean, it could be that they were a little more aware.
Hey, no. This guy didn't hear. Girls? Sense of direction? I'm just playing.
Yeah. Well, she definitely didn't have.
While I'm sitting here talking shit, my wife has a much better sense of direction than me when we travel. So I just.
I was about to say, bro, your sense of direction is kind of bad.
How do you fucking know?
I was drove with you, bro. Downtown Bloomington, dude.
Yeah, because I don't drive downtown. How the fuck would I know?
That's sense of direction, bro.
That's not sense of direction. That's whether you've been to a place or not.
That's the same shit, bro. You can.
How is that the same place? No,
because you can sense of direction through Northwest, and you can sense where you're going through that way, bro.
I could find my way out of downtown, but if you've never been to a part of town, why would you know where anything is on that side of town?
All right, man. I digress. I digress.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I digress.
We've got Hoel should have brought this to the I'm pissed segment.
I digress.
He's been harboring rage toward my lack of directional ability.
No. I'm just saying, bro.
You've been holding on to this for a minute. You're like, I'm waiting for this motherfucker to shit on someone else's directions.
He's like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't think they know where they're going? You don't know where you're going, motherfucker. How about that?
I do remember quite a few times, man. That's all I gotta say.
Was it when we were drinking?
No.
Right.
Hey, don't say shit like that.
No,
This is
bro.
a family podcast.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on now.
No, you was.
I'm saying back in the day or whatever.
Whatever.
So they stumble upon this young girl. They ask her for directions. And I don't remember if she actually is able to give them directions or not, because very quickly, Dr. Bernard Schuler notices the hideous scar on her face and goes, "Cha-ching! I'm about to make so much fucking money."
Rossiter?
Yeah, Dr. Bernard Schuler. Come on, new face, new name. Well, you got
though, right?
Rossiter becomes
Rossiter
Schuler,
is now
Right.
Schuler.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure I got it all.
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
It is a little. Even watching the movie, it's a little difficult to keep it.
I'm trying
keep
to.
track of it.
I'm
Yes,
keeping
it-
track of it.
It
Pretty
is.
good,
It
though,
is
but-
Rossiter, but the reason that I make that distinction is because later on he does get furious with the woman who's fucking her brother about calling him Rossiter. I'll give you the context of that. We'll run through the rest of this here. Cha-ching is where I left off, because this motherfucker sees the scars on this bitch and he's like, "Oh my god, I can fix her face and then take everything from her family, I bet." So that he kind of proceeds with that plan. He does a little jump back to the car and he's like, "All right, guys, we're going to their place." And they're like, "We're following this young girl that you were just speaking to alone out of earshot of us?" And he's like, "Yeah. You guys got a problem with that?" No, Dr. Schuler, no, that's not weird. Dr. Schuler might have been a
I was gonna
pedophile.
say that's where you're getting at with that, right?
If you see a young girl on the side of the road and you're like dying, like, "Oh, we're lost. Yes, here, this is where we stop." Young girl.
Let me get out and talk to the little.
And then
girl
you
by
get that
myself.
geeked off of her having a fucked up face. It's like, I don't know, dude. What do you want her to owe you right now? It doesn't seem like he's doing the shit out of the goodness of his heart. I'll just say that. I wouldn't just throw these
But he's
accusations
our
on
main
anyone.
character, though. Are we supposed to sympathize with him?
I don't
Or are we
believe
supposed
so.
to- no, he's
the
an
main
ass.
character, but he is the antagonist of the film.
Okay, I got you.
Yes.
It's through the lens of like, I got you.
But he goes and talks
I've seen
to
about
this girl's father, who is just drunk off his ass. Goria, would you like to contribute your piece of trivia at this point?
Yeah, her father is played by Donald Pleasance of Halloween 1 and 2 fame, as Dr. Loomis.
Dr. Loomis, which is not to be confused with Sam Loomis, who I believe is the character who helps the
Psycho.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. What's her fucking face? What's her character's name? God damn it, dude. We've both seen that movie upwards of 10 times apiece.
Hey, you guys remember more
the
actors than I ever could, dude.
Well, Janet Leigh is the actress's name. I wouldn't forget that. It's just her character's name.
Oh, her
is-
character name.
Yeah.
I can't come up
Because
with
she
it.
used the alias Marie Samuels.
Right. Yeah, every time I think of Dr. Loomis, I want to call him Sam Loomis because of.
That's what I kept thinking when you were saying Loomis earlier. I was like, Loomis, I know that. That's that young scandalous fellow from Psycho who was fucking this lady until she was murdered and then definitely started fucking her sister.
No, for sure.
That was the vibes in that. We'll do Psycho at one point for the Ben
Do you
also.
think that's wrong?
I think it's fair game in 1960, which is also when Psycho came out. So Circus of Horrors never had a chance. It was competing with Dr. Hitchcock. I don't think he's actually.
Oh no.
I don't think he's a doctor.
Oh, I was saying.
Doctor of film.
I was saying, do you think him fucking his sister? That's what I meant.
What about him fucking his sister?
Or him fucking that lady's sister. Do you think that's wrong, bro?
His dead girlfriend's sister.
Yeah.
I don't think it's wrong.
I mean,
They kind of bonded over a traumatic experience together.
had they been married, yes, it's wrong. But they were not married, so fair game.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And also, her sister was better looking. So that's ultimately why it's fair game. Sorry, Janet Leigh. But shout out to your daughter who was in the movie with the other Loomis. Jamie Lee Curtis is Janet Leigh's daughter. She
No
was in
shit.
Halloween.
What? I didn't know that. For real?
Breaking news, guys.
I really didn't know that.
Yes, no. Jamie Lee Curtis is Janet Leigh's daughter. They, mother and daughter in two of the most iconic horror movies of all time.
Yeah, man. I feel stupid. That I
Does
didn't
Janet
know.
Lee Curtis's mom have big old cannons?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's what I mean. That's
Yeah,
what I meant.
Janet Leigh.
Does Janet Leigh have big old cannons?
It seemed like maybe she did, but everybody wore oversized pointy bras back then that were very padded, so it's hard
Yeah.
to tell. And they don't show her tits in the movie. It was scandalous enough that they were showing a toilet flushing.
No shit.
They show like a glimpse of side boob, maybe. I think.
They had to fight with like the FCC or whatever, and no, he was making the movie in America, so I believe it was the FCC he was fighting with to get her flushing a toilet on screen because that was considered crass in 1960.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Which it's kind of amazing they got away with what they did in this Circus of Horrors movie then, but
It is.
you know,
Pretty.
it wasn't also a large studio production like Psycho was, I don't believe.
Right. There was no nudity, but they were flirting with it hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were trying to.
Oh yeah.
So anyway,
wanted it,
not to talk too much more about Psycho.
This could be a cool modern movie then, huh? bro?
Dr. Bernard Schuler meets with the girl's father and talks to him about fixing her face and everything and staying there for a minute because they need a place to stay. And he's like, oh, okay, you know, that's fine because he's drunk. He doesn't give a shit what's going on as long as he can keep drinking. He didn't even know his daughter was just standing on the side of the road helping people find where they're going.
Yeah, he's too busy getting soused and freaking beating on his fucking pet bear.
Yeah,
he was.
yes. We haven't revealed this is the motherfucker who owns a circus. So yeah, he's got plenty of space to stay, but the circus hasn't been doing real well. So Schuler, Rossiter, kind of sees an opportunity here. He fixes this young girl's face, who proceeds to run around telling the neighborhood how beautiful she is now that her face is fixed. Which, like, keep an eye on your daughter, bro. Like, you really can't be letting your.
He's just letting her run wild.
This is
man.
insane. I would never let this occur.
That's yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked, dude. There's too many weirdos out there, and they were there in 1960, just not really kept under a watchful eye so much as they are now. So, yeah, I don't know if we see that little girl again. I don't believe so, but I don't think it went well for her after that, because after her face is fixed, Schuler, Rossiter, whatever, sits down with the drunk father, and he's like, basically, let's strike a deal. Your circus isn't making any fucking money. There's a bunch of people here. I could fix their face, and, you know, I could be the owner of the circus, but, you know, you be like the front man of it or whatever, and I'll just be behind the scenes chilling. He sees it as a perfect opportunity to hide somewhere and keep doing his work and traveling around where he'll have a place to stay when
I
he
see. I was
travels.
like, what kind of fucking sense does that make? But
Yeah,
that makes
'cause
a
people
lot
are
of
still
sense.
out
That
looking
makes
for
a
'em.
lot of sense. And, yeah.
They're in France, but that's not that far from
pretty
England,
smart.
ultimately.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, so the drunk father, the circus owner, agrees.
He's basically a wizard too, bro. He does the
Yeah, I
fucking
mean,
play.
ultimately he is a wizard because he's already done magic.
Yeah, for real.
We've already described things that should be impossible for any mere mortal man.
Yeah, especially in 1960.
So the drunk father agrees to this deal,
1947.
and they start, going outside. I guess they're going to go off to bed somewhere. I don't know. It seemed like they were kind of ready to take on the night type of thing almost.
No,
But
Rossiter and
the drunkard.
dad?
Yeah, but he's the only one who's
Really
drunk.
did.
Rossiter
Really
doesn't
did.
really drink. I think he says at the beginning of the movie when he meets the guy, sorry about the fucking idiots outside revving their
they
shit.
might not be able to hear it though, bro.
Well, if you can hear it, just know there's a fucking dumb piece of shit who lives underneath us who's always revving his stupid fucking crotch rocket. Yeah, fucking die, you little fucking shit breath fuck.
God damn.
I'm too mad to come up with clever. I hate these people so much. Sorry. Yeah, there's a little peek behind the curtain. I'm out of my fucking mind. They've struck this deal and they start going outside. Schuler, Rossiter, doesn't really drink. I think he says at the beginning of the movie, like, I don't let myself have more than 2 or some shit like that. He's got a rule.
2's his limit, yeah.
Yeah, and the guy's like, I don't fucking have a limit.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, that's real good information, dumbass. I'm going to take you for everything you've got. So they strike this deal and then immediately go outside, and the drunk dude sees his pet bear sleeping and decides for some reason, hey, fuck that. This may have been where the phrase "don't poke the bear" got invented. Because if you've heard that phrase before, you surely wouldn't do what this guy did and literally go up and start like poking a sleeping bear and going, "Hey, Bosco, come on, Bosco, you gonna play with me, Bosco?" And so Bosco starts to slowly rise from his slumber. And you notice that as he rises, that this is clearly either a man in a bear suit or just like a pelt that someone is kind of controlling with wire or something.
It looks like a damn one of them bear rugs, dude, and someone
Yeah, exactly.
and somebody just safety pinned it over themselves. Is what it looks like.
Because this
really looks
totally what it looks like.
This bear starts attacking his owner, the drunk guy, but he's just like it's just like clearly not a real animal, just a bear pelt being pushed on top of him.
It was just humping him, basically.
Yeah, he was getting three pump wrestled by this bear.
Yeah, he was.
He was getting the three hump pump.
Yeah, it was a three pump hump.
Three pump hump.
What was it? Three pump hump. Yeah, three pump hump.
Three pump hump.
Three pump hump. Yeah.
He was getting the old 3 pump hump from this fucking fake bear. And Schuler's just kind of standing there watching it happen, and he's kind of doing I'm pretending like I'm panicking, but really, I'm just watching you fucking get murdered by your bear. And sure enough, he does. He just kind of, at one point it clicks, and he's like, I'm just going to sit here and actually enjoy it. He does. You see it in his eyes. He's like,
yeah.
This is nice watching a man get mauled to death by his pet bear.
He starts looking super Aryan.
Yeah.
The dude, the former circus owner, I guess.
Yeah.
He drops his bottle of whatever alcohol it is, and it breaks, and then the bear steps on.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what angered the bear
trigger,
ultimately.
yeah.
But also, something tells me that bear wasn't going to be too happy with him no matter what.
Yeah. Oh, it just needed a little push in the right
It
direction.
did just need a push.
Yeah, because he was really fucking with this. He was doing the like, hey, let's horse around drunk dude thing, and you can't do that with a wild animal. That's insane. We discussed how wild animals don't behave the way a human might if you do human-like things to them last episode.
You definitely don't fuck around with a dude wearing a bear rug on his back.
Yeah, because that dude might do more damage to you than a real bear.
Yeah, he might just start humping you.
So this circus owner dies. Rossiter's like, oh, perfect. And then the brother-sister couple comes running around the corner, and they're like, oh, what happened? And Rossiter's like, it was a terrible accident. Yes, that's what it was, a terrible accident. And it's like, well, hold on. Yeah, that is what it was. But now the way you're saying that, now we know that you could have done something. So this lady...
They were suspicious of him then?
They were, dude. They were. The lady, Ever the detective, goes, you let him get killed by the bear. It's like, yeah, bitch, duh. And
You don't know what this guy's deal is?
I think
yet?
it's during that she calls him Rossiter, and he's like, "Hey, don't you ever fucking call me Rossiter again.
Yeah,
My name is Schuler.
yeah, he totally.
I shaved my beard. Don't you see that I'm not Rossiter anymore? I'm Schuler." Schuler would never be caught dead with an Amish beard.
So this couple knew him already then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like his assistants.
The way they introduce them is a little weird and just kind of out of nowhere. But yeah, they're
supposed to
basically
be.
they're
They're
super
supposed
fans
to
of
be.
his that have become
I
his little
gotcha.
crony
They
assistants.
just indirect that in there quite well.
Yeah,
They
so
assist him in surgery and all that kind
So this could be a straight up awesome like modern even, bro.
well, they
really
should
could be.
remake it, but essentially this happens. The circus owner's dead, and they've already struck this deal. So then Schuler just ends that scene by going like, "Hey, come on, guys! With your help, we can really do this. I own a circus now." and then they just
It's the front we've been looking for.
Yeah, so he goes like off to some late night diner, I guess, to celebrate by himself instead of with his little friends. He's sipping a cup of coffee or some shit, maybe decaf.
So
You know,
maybe
don't want to
they
be
are-
up too late.
Maybe they are like
They probably
incest.
are banging each other
Yeah.
somewhere while he goes out to a diner.
That sounds like
Could be
that's
happening.
yeah. That sounds like it's very plausible, bro. That's what was going on.
Let us
too.
know what you guys think if you catch the film.
Yeah. I
I
think
think
that's-
he's out on the search for talent, though.
This,
so he went
well,
to
it
find
seems like that may not have been the original intention, but he notices a lady kind of leading a man into an alleyway. So he gets up from his, I think he's at the bar top.
Yes.
So he gets up from the bar top at the diner, sets his cup down, and starts to follow them. And he follows them over into the alley, and they start kind of making out. But then the dude thinks he's slick and starts like taking the purse off of the hooker's arm, and she's like, "Oh, fuck that," and knees him in the groin, and he goes down immediately. So then Schuler rushes over there and starts like trying to lead her away, and she's like, "Oh, come on, didn't you see that? Like, he tried with me first." Blah, blah. And he's like, "Hey, shut up. I notice you have this ugly fucking scar on your face. I can fix that for you and fix this situation for you if you follow me right now." And that's where we're going to leave you, because the movie flashes forward a decade into his run as a circus leader with his newly found star, former hooker, unknown name, because I didn't bother to learn that
She's
bitch's
a hottie.
name before this podcast. Sorry about that.
she's a hottie then, huh?
That'll be for the
She's
deep
not
dive.
Bad. She's not bad, especially after he fixes her up. She's
That's so funny to say it like that. But I'm,
Yeah, so flash forward 10 years and the real fun begins. I have seen a little bit more than that, but that is the cliffhanger I'm going to leave you guys on. You will have to check out our Patreon when it's up and running to hear the rest. But hopefully you go and peep the movie first so you can really enjoy it. On the Patreon, when we have it up and going, we're going to be doing more of a deep dive thing with all these movies that we talk about in the bin. So
it's a good
yeah, let us
B-horror
know what type of movies you want to see. We're kind of going with that B horror movie vibe so far. I've got a lot more of those that I want to get through, but
got a
I
few
mentioned
of
doing
them.
Psycho. There's
they're kind of newer
we've talked
ones,
about Michael in episode 1, so we'll do newer movies sometimes. There's no real hard fast rule on that. We want to talk about the shit that we find interesting and hopefully make it interesting to you folks. But that is it for the Bin, and that is it for W Podcast episode 4. Signing off. Take it
Like
easy,
and
y'all.
subscribe, please, guys.
Yes, please like and subscribe. Comment even.
Comment, yes. I'd love to hear
Yeah,
what you guys
vote.
think.
Don't forget.
Oh
to
yeah,
vote.
yeah. We got the poll.
Yes, we're
gonna
gonna
do
have the poll up tomorrow. So let us know who you think won the Big Ugly Eating Contest.
I'll even. Well, actually, I already know. I won't poll. I lied.
Well's not gonna vote.
Yeah. I already know.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's it, y'all. Take it
right.
easy.
Yeah.